Hello, and welcome to my next video. I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to speak posh or anything like that, even though I just said hello and it sounded a bit posh. But anyway, I've got a few videos that I've going to be recording. I'm not going to record them after this though, but I will do them in the week because I've got a few more ideas in my head on what I could talk about. But I thought basically I've recorded one before this, and this is my second one I'm recording. So they'll get uploaded as and when. And this one spurred me on from something that was on, basically, it was on This Morning, and they were talking about it. Should you ban children and kids from weddings? Now, I'm going to say that I'm going to put parties into this as well, because basically, not all parties, but I'm going to talk a little bit about this basically. The whole thing that got me was, well, not got me, but the thing about this is, I don't know really. I absolutely don't know what I would do. What I feel. Should kids and children be banned at weddings? I think that possibly, in some ways they shouldn't be, because it's not fair. It's not fair that you would have a whole wedding and the whole family turn up, and then therefore kids can't be invited, because normally sometimes you might have a page boy or a page girl. If for any reason kids are banned from weddings, I don't think they should actually be banned from, let's say, the reception. So you could say that we have a wedding, right, and you go to church or a reception or wherever you have it, where basically we ban the kids in that part. So basically, if you're, say, over 16 or something like that, you are allowed to attend that part of the service, that bit where you see the vicar and all that malarkey. I get that. Maybe that bit should basically be right. Maybe that could be done where the kids can't come. But when it comes to the actual reception bit, maybe that is getting a little bit too far. And they say we are allowed to have a family atmosphere now. We've got the reception, there's a band or a DJ playing, basically, where it now means that kids are allowed to be part of this. Basically, they've got a buffet on and kids can... Well, I'm not saying all kids are going to run around, but they might, want to do a little bit of dancing. They go with their mum or their dad, their gran, the aunt, uncle, whatever it might well be, cousins, who might be dancing along, and the kids are enjoying themselves by that point. Maybe that is right. But it's a hard one for me, because I don't know whether they should be banned or not. I mean, I haven't really attended any weddings. I don't normally go to them. Because I know that when there has been weddings, kids are allowed. But I don't normally go to them. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just that it's not really something I like. But I do go to many of the receptions, though. I agree on that one, I do. However, one part of me, within should the kids go to weddings, and particularly with parties on this one, is I don't agree, and this is only now. If it was a baby, I'm sure the baby wouldn't understand and that, but I still feel that there should be basically one rule that should go through every party and wedding that is basically on. And you know what that is? Regardless of whether kids are allowed or not, but they should. If they're not allowed, so if you have weddings where basically say kids are not allowed, right? Or a party where kids are not allowed because it's being held in a pub, and usually the pub would say, oh, kids are not allowed in the pub, so you can't bring them. There should be one rule that states the only kids that are allowed to go, and I know people say, what about all the other ones? It's not fair on the other ones, but this is what I feel, is when kids go to a party or a wedding that they're not allowed to go to, it should be if they are the couple's kids, basically, if you know what I mean. So basically, the mum and dad, if the mum and dad are getting married and they've got 2 kids, which could be a male and a female, so a boy and a girl, they should attend. No, the kids should attend, but they should attend because it's their mum and dad that are getting married, and why should they not be present? In the same way that it's a party, if you have a party, like, for instance, if somebody, let's say, for instance, it's like if you've got, say, a couple, right? One of them might have a party because he's 40 years old, right? And the first thing that's going to be, they're going to say, basically, they've got kids. So again, they've got kids, they've got a boy and a girl. But because it's being held in a pub, they might say, kids are not allowed, you can't have kids there. Yet, you can't have the kids of the man or the lady who is basically getting a birthday party because they're 40 years old. So like me, it's an example because I'm using this number because it happened. I know from experience that years and years ago, it was probably about 20 years ago, my dad had a party. My gran organised it and that, and it was at a pub. I couldn't go. I'm the only child, but I couldn't go. Kids were not allowed. So basically, I think I was 10. I think it was my dad's 40th birthday party, and I must have been about 10, or was I? No, I was, I think, 12 or something like that, and I couldn't go to it because it was a pub, and the pub said kids are not allowed. So when they had the party there, kids were not allowed to go. But I always thought this is where I should have attended. I could have been the only kid there, but it don't matter. Because at the end of the day, my dad was getting a birthday party that I can't attend. It's not right. It's not right in my opinion. And I feel like that should be the case with anything, whether it's a party or a wedding. If they ban kids, they shouldn't really ban the couple's kids really from going because it's their family. Do you know what I mean? How wrong is it for that to happen? I know people say, yeah, but it's the way it is. But it's not right. It's a bit like if somebody wanted to have a party. Let's say somebody thought we'll have a party for, say, like, it might happen, you might get somewhere like, somebody in my family might say, I want to have a party for your dad, right, or your mum, who might be turning 70, so they have this great 70th birthday bash. But they might turn around and say, well, no, it could be different to me because basically I am basically older now, so they can't really say that. But they might turn around and say, we don't want the son and daughter to attend. They probably don't want that. They'll probably say son and daughters can't attend. Possibly. Don't know why, but it might be. It's not right. But I am basically not a kid anymore, so if they say kids can't attend, then I can understand and say, well, it won't matter because I'm not a kid anymore. But at that point, when you're young, you should be able to attend a wedding or a party if it's to do with your mum and dad. You should basically attend it. Even though they'll say, but you can't go because you're in a pub. But they should bend that rule a little bit and say, well, look, you've only got one son, he should be going. So I missed out on my dad's 40th birthday, basically, because I wasn't allowed to go because he was in a pub. I understand it might not be fair on the other kids that they can't go, but it was my dad, so I don't get to celebrate my dad's 40th birthday, even though I could have celebrated at home in the daytime, whatever, but I just don't. But I'm just saying, it's a hard one anyway, really, when it comes to weddings and birthdays and things like that, because I don't know. I really don't know whether the kids and that should be present at weddings. I mean, it's a hard one. You could say they shouldn't be at the actual wedding bit, but they can go to the reception, because I guess it's no fun if you've got only, because they're going to say what is essentially a kid. I mean, do they go for the over 18s only, or is it over 16 only or whatever. It's all that. That's what they're trying to think about. It's about saying who should attend and who shouldn't attend. But anyway, apart from that, I think basically it's important to have the boundaries and knowing if they go or whatever, or should they go. Then it's important that it's all clear. Maybe there is a rule to state they should go if it's the son and daughter. They should go if the rules state they can't go, or you do rules where it says they can't go to the wedding bit, but they can go to the reception. Maybe it's a hard one, but anyway, maybe you want to share your views, what you think about it. But other than that, it's a tough one. But anyway, I'll leave it there because I've got more videos to do and I've got to upload some videos and that. So until then, bye for now.